Before this career, I worked at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. I worked in radiology there. I was a care coordinator too. So that was what I went to school for initially. So I graduated from here with a degree in health administration and IT. I double majored, and then got that job right out of college. But that's not where my passion lied, and I made the switch to law enforcement after a story actually of another officer. So in Texas, there was an officer named, it was a deputy, Deputy Sandeep Singh Dhaliwal. He passed away during a car stop. He was shot to death, point blank in the head, while conducting a car stop. He was the first turban-wearing Sikh officer there, and I think it was Harris County. And he's what actually inspired me to pursue law enforcement here in New Jersey, because there was no officer here in New Jersey that was allowed to, serve with their articles of faith intact, like wear a turban, have their beard. And I wanted to challenge that because I was so inspired by his story and how he connected with the community there and how much of an impact he had on that community there. Then the only other department that I went with was here, and they were more than happy, from the jump. They were more than happy to hire me with my articles of faith intact. Captain Q, actually, the academy was hesitant to allow me to come. They didn't want to grant me the accommodations that I needed, religious accommodations I needed. Captain Q fought tooth and nail for me. That's why he's a big part of my story, because he learned everything there is about my religion. He presented the case to them. This shouldn't hinder him from going to the academy and everything. After a long period of time, going back and forth about it, they allowed me to go to the academy with my articles of faith intact. And then now here I am. I'm with a department that allows me to, be an officer, without having to sacrifice my religious beliefs.
We wanted to support him in his journey. A portion of supporting that was a learning basis for us as well. This was something of uncharted territory in our field. There were some hurdles. I think because it's uncharted waters, there was some reservations by many, especially in policing. Policing is, I think, we were somewhat behind in that essence, but I think the biggest thing is that there was a complete openness to what the future holds.
What I'm trying to do is use Rutgers as a framework for everyone else that wants to become a police officer that's a Sikh. So use this framework that Rutgers allowed me to serve with my articles of faith intact. Use this as a framework for other departments where if anyone I know that wants to be a police officer that's a Sikh, they want to do it with their articles of faith intact. Use me as an example. Use this department as an example.
Collectively, again, as we all collaborated, I really give Chief Cobb, he was on the forefront of this. Very supportive, very having the heart to really push the needle to where it needs to be in today's age with policing. Just making the necessary phone calls, pouring in the time. And I think we have started opening doors. And I know Singh tells me, this is I think it was a great opportunity. I think from the very day we interviewed you to the, I'm emotional, but from the day we interviewed you to today, I appreciate, I have 25 years, right? So June 1st was 25 years. And 2 years ago, Chief Cobb asked me to come here. And when I came here, one of the things was a belief from him to institute change for the future. And I think these are the steps that we're taking. They start with you and many others. And so I appreciate you, and I appreciate the support. Again, there were so many people that were instrumental. The command staff here, to you and your connection to us. And I hope that we have started something amazing for the future of, I think I would love to see where this goes. I do. It's probably one of my most memorable moments whenever I choose to retire and leave this place. It will be one of my most memorable moments because I do feel that it's really what, 25 years and whatever is left for me is really about, is instituting amazing change for this place.
So Captain Q, really, he's just a great guy, and he's very. That's why I'm grateful for him like so much, because he was my direct contact throughout this, getting accommodations and everything. So he was my direct contact, and he always kept me in the loop of everything that's going on, and he just fought for me, and I really appreciate him so much. That speaks like a lot to the department too. Like they're willing to take a chance on me. They're willing to, implement these, be on the forefront of this, and essentially be the framework for any other Sikh officer in the state that wants to become an officer with their articles of faith intact. Like this is the framework they can use.